Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, June the 6th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Frying Cox, right here in Muleshoe, had a big drawing, and Rich Magby of Muleshoe this Monday morning won $1,000 Do It Best Spring Shopping Giveaway from Fry and Cox, 401 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. You can see Rich with his big check of $1,000 for the shopping spree at Fry and Cox right here in Muleshoe. Vacation Bible School started Monday morning here at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. The theme, Cave Quest, Follow Jesus, the Light of the World. And it will continue through Thursday morning, 9 to noon each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for 4-year-olds through the 5th grade. And you are all invited to come to 220 West Avenue E, the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, for Vacation Bible School every morning this week, starting at 9 o'clock through Thursday. Gil Robert was there this morning to film the opening ceremonies at the Vacation Bible School at the First Baptist Church. It's online and on the Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well, and be sure and enjoy the service on Sunday from First Baptist Church, also online and on the air with the Vacation Bible School preview. Don't forget, there is at the First Bank here in Muleshoe a fund for Darren Box of Muleshoe. Darren lived at 906 West 7th Street here, and his home burned late last month to the ground. You might say it was gutted at least. He lost his dog in that fire, but he was able to get out through a window. Please remember Darren Box in your prayers, and you can contribute to the Darren Box Fire Fund at the First Bank here in Muleshoe. The Muleshoe School Board is meeting on Monday morning at the School Administration Building, and they are accepting resignations and considering hiring new personnel. And some of the resignations that we know of is Daniel Barber, the Muleshoe High School band director, who's only been here for the past 2 years, has resigned. And also Coach Edie Niblett, the boys basketball head coach Clay White, and his wife Erin White, the assistant principal at Muleshoe High School, have all resigned. And of course there are others as well. And of course we had several who also retired: Cindy Magby, Sandy Chitwood, Nora Burris, Maria Garcia, and Claire Brown. Also on the agenda at the Monday morning school board meeting, conduct first reading of revisions on BBA and BBL board elections, and they will of course have the conduct annual board administration planning session as well, according to Dr. R.L. Richards, superintendent of the Muleshoe ISD. They have already hired Trevor Owen from Mason, Texas, to teach history and coach, and also Lindsay Jennings, the present FCCLA substitute at high school, was hired to teach English. And then Charity Price, present TA at Watson Junior High, has been hired as a special education teacher at Watson Junior High. That's Charity Price. Kenzie Green, of Lubbock has been hired as a teacher in our elementary school for next school year. She is Mrs. Rhett Green. Last week, we received 3 94/100ths of an inch of rain officially here at Channel 6, the National Weather Service station in Muleshoe. And during the month of May, we received 1 59/100ths inches of rain. On Sunday, the high was a lovely 84 degrees and a low of only 52. But by 7 o'clock Monday morning, it was 60 degrees officially here in Muleshoe. And now 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Mostly sunny and very warm this afternoon with a high near 86 degrees. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy with a low around 57 tonight. South-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Looking at Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 89 degrees. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Tuesday night, low around 59. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, high near 92 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 58. Mostly sunny on Thursday, high near 91 degrees. South winds around 15 miles per hour. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday evening. Mostly cloudy with a low around 63. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 89 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 63. Repeating our forecast for today on Monday for the Muleshoe area, mostly sunny, high near 86 degrees this afternoon. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms this evening. Partly cloudy, low around 57. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 89. South wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 59. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The Muleshoe Boys Basketball Camp begins on Tuesday and will go through Thursday of this week. The camp is for boys entering the 3rd through the 9th grade and will be held at the Muleshoe High School gym each day. You can contact Coach Luera, Brian Luera, and get a registration now from him, or check at the Muleshoe High School, Watson Junior High, Mary DeShazo, or Dillman offices. And that starts on Tuesday of this week and runs through Thursday. It's for boys 3rd through 9th grade, Coach Loera says, and it is the Muleshoe Boys Basketball Camp. We want to say a big congratulations to Brother and Mrs. Jeff Kaufman. They are celebrating on Monday their 33rd wedding anniversary, and Mr. and Miss Gary Jones are right behind them, celebrating their first wedding anniversary on Monday also. Congratulations to Jeff and Judy Kaufman, and also to the Gary Joneses on their wedding anniversary. Ruby Regalato represented our community in Amarillo recently as Miss Muleshoe Latina. Ruby Regalato just graduated from Muleshoe High School last month and will attend South Plains College in Levelland this fall. Ruby Regalato was crowned at the Muleshoe Heritage Center as Miss Muleshoe Latina this spring. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, so please stay tuned.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank. We're First Bank, 202 South First Street, right here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, where Tommy, Phil, and all the employees at First Bank wish all of our area high school and college graduates in the class of 2016 the very best of luck. First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online. Check it out at www.fbmuleshoe.com. You can transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. That's 202 South First Street right here in Muleshoe. The First Bank, 806-272-4515. It's fbmuleshoe.com. First Bank Online. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Libby Leal and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Leal's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Leal's is the best.
A group from the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe left this morning for Camp Buttman Methodist Campgrounds, and they are Riley Kettner, Braden Shipman, and Cade Gerhardt. And Hunter Hawkins, the youth director at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, went as a youth sponsor to the camp. Last week at Cedar Canyon Methodist Camp from the First United Methodist Church, Cord Coker and Kyle Kettner enjoyed their few days at Cedar Canyon. John Ryan Isaacson, son of Dieter and Christine Isaacson, is on the Dean's Academic Honor List at Baylor University in Waco for the spring semester. Congratulations to you, John Ryan Isaacson. He is also the grandson of Mike Miller of Muleshoe. Mr. and Mrs. C.E. Grant of Muleshoe have a great-granddaughter, Rieslyn Parker Riney. She is the first grandchild for Lori Riney, who, of course, was reared here in Muleshoe. And, of course, she is really enjoying having this granddaughter because she has 4 sons. Rhonda Johnson of Troy, Michigan, formerly of Muleshoe, daughter of the late Miss Randy Johnson of Muleshoe, received her Master of Arts in Pastoral Ministry from Ecumenical Theological Seminary last year. She is a 1962 Muleshoe High School graduate. She also graduated from the University of Texas at Austin, and for a short period of time, Rhonda Johnson was in Lubbock, and she raised money for Texas Tech University while she was employed there at the Tech campus. Kelsey Beggs is going to Cambodia to supervise a guest house. Kelsey Beggs is the granddaughter of Frank McCamish of Muleshoe and a Muleshoe High School graduate. The Al-Anon Family Group meets every Monday night at 7 at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe. Please use the south door on Avenue F. And Al-Anon is for family and friends of alcoholics and or drug addicts. The Muleshoe Ladies Golf Association dedicated this year's Memorial Golf Tournament to the late Claudine Elliott and the late Pamela Miller. Claudine died June the 5th of last year, and Pamela Miller died January the 24th this year. They also remember in the Muleshoe Ladies Golf Association the many members that they have lost over the last many years, including Cookie Bammard, Mariana Bryant, Nona Blake Douglas, and her sister Ruth Malone, Martha Young, Melzine Elliott, Eunice Evans, Anita Foster, Janine Gunstream, Pearl Gupton, Jeanette Wagner, Charlie Hanks, Marie White, Wanda Hardy, Ruby Hart, Joe Wood, Mary Frances Holt, Mildred Lambert, Lois Ann Marie Leno, Millie May, Argelie Millen, Arlene Phelps, Joe Rimpey, Opal Richards, Mary Swetman, Naomi, Dorothy, and Marlene St. Clair. And boy, that brings back a lot of memories for many of us, just mentioning those many names of the Muleshoe Ladies Golf Association who are now deceased. We'll be back with more Muletrain in a jiffy.
Recover close to home at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. The Swing Bed program is now available for Medicare patients discharged from Muleshoe or any other hospital following an acute illness, injury, or surgery, but still need time and physical therapy to heal and strengthen before going home. Call today Lucy Garcia at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524, to see if you or your loved one qualifies for the Swing Bed program. Available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South First Street, right here in Muleshoe. Call 806-272-4524. Speak with RN Lucy Garcia.
We want to say a big happy birthday on June the 6th to Jeff Carpenter, Ken Box, and congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Jim Carpenter, because they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today, and so is Mr. and Mrs. Mark Heidel, formerly of Muleshoe. Also, happy birthday on Tuesday of this week to Michael Hasley, Basil Nash, Carlos Guerrera, Cheryl Morris, and congratulations to Mr. and Miss David Gallman, Mr. and Miss Dick Chitwood, Mr. and Miss Spencer Tanksley, formerly of Muleshoe, on their wedding anniversaries. And happy birthday to you, and congratulations to you if you're celebrating this week a birthday or a wedding anniversary. We want to remember on our prayer list Cleo Ward and his wife Ruby and their son Cecil. Also, Ray Precure and his wife Janetta, Margaret Adams, whom we're glad to report is now at home from the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Linda White of Farwell remains in our prayers. So does James Kemp and Delphine Gruder, Gerald James, Lexi Welch, Dale Nichols, Wilma Sandlin, and Bob Alexander, all in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, in the Parkview Nursing Care Center, Walter Marie Boness over in Olton in their nursing home, Morris Bruns, Joyce Clements and her husband Fred, Gwen Gulker, Molly Anthony and Pertalis, Jean Allison, Ollie Mae Clausen is in Levelland, in the nursing home, and she is the mother of Iva Noble of Muleshoe, Jenny McVicker in Amarillo, Anita Mitchell and Marjorie Precure, both in Irving, and also Pat Nichols, Sam Dameron, Hattie Ray Lambert, Laurinette Mason. Remember in your prayers, please, Robert and Pansy J. That's Benji J's parents. Robert J. has Alzheimer's, and Pansy J. had a mini stroke. Kay Morris, her sister Sue Basir tells us, is now at home. She has a very long road of recovery, and Kay Morris lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, and she is at her home, and her daughter is there with her in Scottsdale. Clara Rimpey, that's Keith Rimpey's sister-in-law, is in hospice care. Jerry Savuto and her husband Bill. Glenda Sepler, that's Gina Martis' sister who has cancer. Larry Thornton, still in Dallas. Gladys Black, Mary Nell Bleeker, Eileen Bryant, Diane Brunson, Larry and Berta Combs, Buck and Carolyn Johnson, Reed Markle and all of his family, Betty Noble, Louis Wayne Schaefer, and his wife, of course, Wanda. Brother Richard Kaufman of Kermit, the father of Jeff Kaufman of Muleshoe, who has cancer. Also remember in your prayers, please, Laverne Smyre in our nursing home, Robert Black and his wife Mary Jo, Terry Byers and her husband James, Susie and Jim Pat Claunch, Leona Harris, Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman, Flo Jones in Clovis, Doyle King and Leela Sue, Bob and Nina Landers, Mary Ellen Robertson, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Carrie John Schuster, Doris and Ariel Scott, Dorothy Sorley, Gabriella Stone, Brian Taylor, Dorothy Turner, Glenn Watkins, Joel Cowart, the family of Sandy Sanderson, 86 of Spring Lake, Paul Porner, who early Saturday morning was flown to Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock because he had a stroke. Remember Paul Porner and all of his family in your prayers, please. Remember Jarita Meissner in your prayers. She has moved to Lubbock for more specialized care. Jarita Meissner is the mother of Raymond Davenport of Muleshoe.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain news rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. It's hard to keep up with Kathy Whitten. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, along with the board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Kathy Whitten has written a pictorial history of Slayton, a city founded in 1911 when the railroad got there.
It originally was called Tent City because there wasn't any structures for homes or businesses, so people had to live in tents until they could get the buildings and the homes framed in and built.
She interviewed folks and did extensive research.
It took me about a year to put the book together. It's just neat to see the history of a town that, I have a business in.
She learned about the Harvey houses.
Fred Harvey saw a need with the railroad for fine dining. He thought that there was definitely something that he needed to fill there. So he started the Harvey Houses, and he hired beautiful women that were educated. They almost demolished the Harvey House in Slayton years ago, and when someone in Slayton got word of that, they decided to form a committee, and they were able to restore it using grants that they had applied for. And now it's beautiful, and you can stay the night there, or you can have a party there.
Kathy owns radio station KSSL in Slayton and does an hour show during the noon hour. Her station promotes local musicians. Kathy makes jewelry.
I make wire-wrapped jewelry. I use wire. I just use different types of wire, from rose gold to sterling silver to copper and bronze. And I make rings, and I make pendants, and I make bracelets, and all kinds of stuff. I've been doing that about 8 years. I just sold a mother's ring, sent one to Vermont the other day. I sell all over the world.
She sings and performs, and recently was in the top 5 in the female vocalist category of the Academy of Western Artists.
I was completely shocked. There was 51 women that were in the category, and then they narrowed it down to the top 5. I also had 2 songs that were nominated on my new CD. I'm getting played in a lot more places on radio. I get reports all the time. I'm in Japan and Australia and England and New York.
She writes songs all the time.
I actually just wrote my first waltz. It's just a real sad song about love lost and gone, and the sun not shining and the clouds rolling in. I can't take another day of the clouds rolling in. I've gotta know.
Kathy Whitten of KSSL in Slayton. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, member SIPC. Is located in his office right here in Muleshoe, 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen or branch office administrator Dana Rempe. The market report was recorded this Monday, June the 6th, 2016 at 11:30 a.m. U.S. stocks are higher this morning ahead of a speech by Federal Reserve Chairwoman Janet Yellen that could offer clues on U.S. interest rates. The Federal Reserve's plan for raising short-term interest rates went on hold after Friday's disappointing jobs report, with officials now wanting to wait and see whether the economy remains on track before they make a decision. Treasuries are lower this morning on strength in equity markets. The best performing sector in the S&P 500 is energy, while the worst performing sector is consumer discretionary. Overall market indices, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is up at 113.96 at 17,921.02. The Standard & Poor's 500 index is up 8.86 to 2,107.99. The Nasdaq Composite Index is up 22.83 at 4,965.35. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate with 226.12 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by a roughly 5-2 margin. In the commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $1.71 to $1,245.91. The spot price of silver is up 3 cents to $16.45, and crude oil prices are up $1.09 to $49.71. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.54%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.73%. Some stocks of area interest: Apple Incorporated is up 0.87 to 98.79. XL Energy Incorporated is down 0.28 on the day to 41.91. Pfizer Incorporated is up 0.20 to 34.89. And Walmart Stores Incorporated is up 0.31 to 71.18. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, member SIPC. Is located right here in Muleshoe, 104 West 2nd Street, 806-272-4102. You can also check him out online, www.edwardjones.com.